So happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday. Hopefully, all you fathers had an absolutely wonderful Father's Day. I know I did. Got to hang out with my wife's dad. We did some barbecuing. Started cooking about 2:30 and was over there till about 7 o'clock and had chicken and pork steaks and hot dogs and hamburgers and beans and just hung out and talked. It was an absolutely awesome time. All my brothers and I guess you want to call them extended family. My wife's brothers and everybody came over. That was really cool. My daughters came by and hung out for a little while, which is really neat. Matter of fact, my daughter Alex made me this really cool photo. And if you guys know, we lost our Mr. Uno here on the 1st of May, and she made me these really cool photos that are going to hang up on the wall. This is one of them, and he's always begging. That was his deal. Like and he'd always come and put his face on my lap and want some food. So she did this one, another one. Gonna put them up out here just outside my office in the hallway, which is really cool. Neat present there. So I thought that was pretty cool. Of course, I opened it and instantly started bawling, which wasn't a deal. It was just like, oh my God, it was just such a nice present. So that was very cool. So let's jump right in this. One thing that's very important as you're prospecting, and the reason I'm bringing this up, if I may be preaching to the choir, which is absolutely fine, but one of the things you need to know is you need to have your next step. Yeah, always basically think 2 steps ahead, right? You're going to think 2 steps ahead. So I'm going to explain some of the stuff you may need in your arsenal, right, as you're moving through this process. I've learned this from being in Link Makers, being a coaching client, being a coach, listening to our upline Diamond, which is really cool. So I'm going to throw all this together in the mix and give you an idea of what's going on. If you don't know me, my name's Forrest Knight. I'm a social media marketing strategist. I love helping people succeed online. I love helping people make money. Absolutely love doing that. So hopefully what I share with you will help you grow and expand your business as well. And of course, if you have questions, feel free to text me. And you'll see, yeah, I'm trading Bitcoin today because it's doing some really cool moving down here, bouncing between 18 and 20,000. There's a lot of money in that space there, and eventually it's going to turn around and probably take back off. So we'll just wait to see that where that's going. So very exciting to be able to learn how to trade and know that I'm not freaking out because the market's going this way or it's going that way. As a trader, you can make money going this way. You can make money going that way. You can make money when it's down. You can make money when it's up. You can make money on the train. You can make money in the rain. You can make money in the box. You can make money with a fox. Oh, wait a minute. That's Dr. Seuss. Let me come back. All right. So I'm back. So having yourself together, right? Having yourself in a space where when you get ready to prospect, one is you have to understand the position of the prospect. Very important that you understand their position. So just because you have something you think is the most coolerific thing in the entire world, not everybody in the world is going to immediately jump on the bandwagon, right? Matter of fact, if you say something so audacious, it may seem like a scam. You may get people saying, yeah, that sounds a little scammy to me, which is cool because now you have an opportunity to have a conversation, not an argument, but a conversation, and get them to take a look at the information to maybe change their mind. I don't know, right? So the first thing you need to do is when you're prospecting is understand. One of the things, I'm going to back up to this a little bit. One of the tools that you probably need to have in your arsenal is maybe go in and grab some screenshots of some testimonies and results that you can have in your phone ready to go. If somebody says, well, I'm not sure about this, here, check these out, and we'll get into that process. So the very first thing you need to do is make sure hey, Michael, what's up? Mike, the pharmacist is on board. Thanks for swinging by. So check this out. So the first thing you need to do is you need to understand who your audience is. And you're going to understand who your audience is by what problem your product solves, right? What solution does it offer, right? My product offers people making money, right? If you learn how to trade, you can make money, right? If you learn how to invest, you can make money. If you learn how to invest at the right time, you can make money. If you learn how to use different investment tools, you can make money. Matter of fact, I sat down a couple of weeks ago here. It's been 2 weeks already. Sat down with my friend Cubby. We're talking about IULs, which are indexed universal life policies, which is like, whoa, that's a whole nother level. So that's something I want to learn about, which is very cool because you can, anyway, I'm not going to get into those, but you've got to have all your tools together in your arsenal, depending on what you're talking about. So the first thing is you got to understand where you're going to go fishing, where are you going to look for people, right? And I don't prospect in groups because I think this is not me. I'm just not going to explain. I just don't, right? There's too many other places to prospect and look for people. There's LinkedIn. There's Facebook pages like Aston Martin and Specialized Bicycles and Jimmy Choo purses, and just page after page after page after page after page where you can go find people. You can have conversations whether they're similar to you, for sure. So Dr. Forrest, actually that would be Wesley, who's actually the doctor. He's a pharmacist. So congratulations to him. Really, really cool having him in my life, and him and Devon in my life. So very, very cool to have him as I guess my second son, which is neat. Forrest Jr. is my first son, and Wesley is my second one. So cool deal there. So coming back to what I was saying. So in your arsenal that you need to have prepared is just some screenshots of some testimonies, right? Maybe some something that you can text to somebody really, really quickly that you can do this. So check this out. Now, this is a real good warm market strategy. I'd reach out to Mike and say, hey, Mike, you got a few seconds to talk, and maybe shoot him a text message. Mike could say, yeah, cool. Say, hey, man, I'm working on this really cool project. I'm going to text you something really quick, and I want you to listen at it. And basically, it's a testimony from one of our clients or one of our teammates or something that has a very good result on it, right? I'm going to say, text this out. I'm going to say, do you see that? And I'm going to say, this is cool. Who that is, that's Miss Angel. And as you'll notice, Miss Angel, there's a number on it. Can you read the number to me? And Michael's going to say, what's that number? I'm going to say, well, Angel, she just started learning to trade with us here about 6-8 months ago, maybe a year ago already. This was actually a testimony from when she just got started. And you can see she earned $4,500 in one day because she learned how to trade. See, I'm not using me. I'm not using anything else. I'm using someone else. I'm using a testimony from somebody I know, and I keep those in my phone depending on who I'm talking to, right? Depending on the conversation I'm having. Maybe I'm talking to a dad with a couple of teenage kids. I can grab Leon's testimony, I have it screenshotted, and I can send that off to him. Say, check this out. This is a dad who's working with his two sons, trading with them at home and teaching them how to invest. And they're 13 and 14 years old. Just imagine where they're going to be when they're 20, right? And then I can go in from there and say, hey, would you be open to taking a look at the platform that we use, right? All I'm doing right now is just getting his curiosity up. He's like, what's going on? Tell me more. He's going to say, what is it? I'm going to say, well, we have an education platform that specializes in teaching Forex and crypto trading. Would you like some more information on it? And from there, it depends on how you want to go from there. It's about 20 minutes long. I'm curious, Mike, do you have 20 minutes right now? I can share it with you. And again, I'm not going to jump into a 20-minute presentation with somebody right now if I have an appointment right afterwards. So when I prospect, I make sure I keep my calendar afterwards all clear in case I need to jump in and do a conversation. I want to get it done now, right now, right? Grant Cardone teaches, do it now. If you've got them on the phone, and even if they agree to an appointment on, say today's Monday, Mike agrees to an appointment on Wednesday. Hey, great, Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. It's going to take about 20 minutes. Confirm you're going to be there, and just so there's not anything that's going to show up on Wednesday at 7:30, right, Mike? And Mike's going to say, no, hey, just out of curiosity, I've got a little bit of time between now and my next appointment. He don't know I don't have a next appointment. Between now and my next appointment, do you want to go ahead and knock that 20 minutes out right now? You got time. He may say yes, he may say no, but if I don't ask, I'll never know. The faster I can get him in front of the information, the faster I can move to the next step, right? So if he says, yeah, let's just do it right now, I say, great. Get him in there, watch the presentation. What'd you like most about what you saw? He's going to say, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to say, great. Is there any reason you don't want to go ahead and get started right now? And he's going to say, he may say yes or no, or he may, well, I need more information. Absolutely honest. I get it. I was just like you. I needed more information as well. And that just tells me definitely need to get you some more information. So what are you doing tonight at 7 o'clock? Right? We've got about a 35-minute presentation where the guy that has all the answers is going to come in and do that presentation. What are you doing tonight at 7 o'clock? And Mike's going to say, oh, let me check real quick. I don't have anything. Great. Let's get it knocked out at 7 o'clock. I'll send you a text message about 15 minutes before. And if I'm already talking to him on the phone, of course, I've got his number. Said I'll send you the Zoom link and the login about 15 minutes before. Does that sound cool? Absolutely awesome, Mike. And is there any reason you wouldn't show up tonight at 7 o'clock for this information? Mike's going to say, no, cool. I'll see you at 7 o'clock and I'm out. But I've got all this prepared ahead of time. I know what my next step is going to be. But wait, Forrest, what if he says he doesn't have 20 minutes right now? Great. I'm going to follow up with him I'm going to do the appointment on Wednesday. My goal is I want to do a presentation with him live face to face, right? I could always send him a video link. I could always do that kind of stuff. You can, if that's something that you'd rather do, you feel more comfortable with, then say, hey, I've got a 20-minute video that explains exactly how it works. How soon can you watch it so I can schedule a follow-up call and get back with you, get your questions answered to see if this is a fit for moving forward and making the kind of money you want to make. Right? You can do either way, but your whole you need to understand, what are you going to do next. You can't pause and say, oh, what do I do? Right? You never just blatant. I've got a gentleman over here on Instagram who's just blowing up, right? Who's just blowing up my Instagram, and he instantly said hi. And I said, okay, here we go. And I played the game with him a little bit, and then we started this conversation. So he immediately, without asking me if I was open to learning more about what he's doing, he just sent me this whole like paragraph, right? And then when I told him I wasn't interested, he just kept coming back and coming back and coming back and coming back and coming back. Why? Because he's brand new. I can tell by the conversation. He's brand new. He's excited, and he's bound and determined to convince me to do his deal. Even though I said I'm not interested like 3 times, he's bound and determined to want me to do his deal, right? And it's sometimes if he would have went all the way back to the beginning and say, I have this product that helps people do X, Y, Z, P to Q, would you be open to taking a look at it, see if it's a fit for you? Then it's on me, right? It's on me to say yes or no. If I said, no, I'm not interested, he would say, thank you very much for your time. Do you know anybody? I would, I'd say, yeah, if I know anybody, fine. If I don't, I'd say, I don't think I do, or something, right? Depends on what I'm feeling at the moment. But again, it's a good way to get in and out of the conversation. But see, he spent all of that time having a conversation with me, or trying to shove stuff down my throat, right? That I didn't ask for, right? He assumed my position before I even got started. So let's back up. One is, you need to understand the conversation that you're going to have with people. You need to understand their position. They're not interested in what you have. Why? Because you're not delivering any value to them, other than the fact that, hey, Mike, do you want to make some more money? If you ask that to every person on the planet, I would bet you just about every one of them is going to say yes. Now, whether or not they're willing to do what it takes to make that money, that's a whole nother ball of wax, right? Whether or not they're interested in your product or service that you have to do that to make money is a whole nother thing, right? But you still need to know what to do next. If Mike says, oh yeah, I need more information, you need to know what the next step is. You need to know what the next step is. If he says, is this one of those pyramid things? You need to know how to reply to that. If he says, is this one of those things where you got to enroll other people? You need to know how to reply to that. Well, I don't have a lot of money to invest. You need to know how to reply to that. I don't have, I've tried a lot of weight loss stuff. I completely understand. I was just like you when I was trying to lose weight. I completely understand where you're coming from. It took me a lot of looking before I found the right thing. And I tell you, what company did you have the best experience with? Oh, Weight Watchers. Yeah. What'd you like most about them? Blah, blah, blah. Well, if you thought that was really cool, Weight Watchers, wait till you experience what we have, right? Wait till you experience what we have. Let's go ahead and get you set up, and we'll get you doing this for 90 days. And at the end of 90 days, we can reevaluate and see if you want to stick with us, or maybe we can help you find something else. How does that sound? Does that sound fair? Cool. Again, you're moving people to the next step. I don't sell weight loss products at all, but that would be my next logical step. How am I going to get them to use my product to help them get in shape and move to the next step? And it's very, very important that you understand, what is your next step in the conversation? What do you need to say next in the conversation? What tool do you need to have in your arsenal? Is it a video that you're going to send somebody, right? Do I have them copy and paste it? I want to send it to them right there. Did you get the link, right? If I'm talking to them on the phone, did you get the link? If I'm messaging them through Messenger, one of the things I like to do, if I send somebody a message through Messenger, say, hey, do you have time to jump on a quick 2-minute phone call, right? They're going to say yes or no. If they say no, I'm going to say, not a big deal at all. I've got a 20-minute presentation that explains exactly how it works. What time, how soon do you think you can watch it, or when do you think you can watch it? So we can set up, I just lost my track. You're going to ask them when they can watch it. Say, how soon do you think you can watch this? Perfect. And then if I can send them a video, or I can send them, set up a time to do a personal presentation. I'm a bit confused though, as I add value all the time in whatever I do, multiple platforms. And I tend to feel, as soon as I switch gears and ask them about my business, they get offended. That could be in my mind, but even if that isn't really reality, I don't know how to get past the idea of people won't support me no matter how much they love my content. You lost me a little bit there on that, Mike. So one of the things that's very important, I'm going to switch gears, a little bit different deal, and maybe I'll talk about this a little bit more on Wednesday, Mike, if you remind me. It's about credibility, right? It's about credibility and consistency. If you're showing up on social media It's very important that you show up consistently talking about the same thing. Oh, wash, rinse, and repeat. Every Monday, this is what's going on. Every Tuesday, this is what's going on. Every Wednesday, guess what you're going to talk about next Monday? The same stuff you talked about this Monday. Now, in these types of settings here where I'm doing this type of more generalized training, my Monday, Wednesday, and Friday trainings, it's always going to be about some type of marketing and growing your business. On my general posts that I'm doing on Instagram and TikTok and LinkedIn, that's more on my business side of talking about helping people make money through investing in Forex and crypto and learning how to trade and that kind of stuff. But every single Sunday night, I'm doing a post about, come and join me on Monday at noon for our Candlestick Essentials class. Monday, I'm going to talk about my Reels today is going to be talking about having join me tomorrow morning for my iTrade Tuesdays. My Tuesday classes, my Tuesday Reel is going to be talking about joining me on Wednesday. My Wednesday one's going to be talking about, and I do that every single week. Wash, rinse, and repeat. People need to know that I'm open for business, and that if I say I'm selling ice cream, I'm selling ice cream. Every single Monday, I'm having a Monday ice cream special, or a Tuesday tire special, or a Wednesday tennis shoe special. But if I'm selling tennis shoes on Wednesday, I'm selling tennis shoes on Friday. I'm selling tennis shoes on Monday. I'm selling tennis shoes on Tuesday. Every single week, I'm having a tennis shoe special. Something's going on with my tennis shoes. I want you to understand it, but I'm not going to stop, because when you think about getting commercials, I'm actually doing a little bit of the training right now. When you're advertising and marketing, it's very important to understand there's a very small percentage of people that are going to see your post every week, right? Some of them are going to see it over and over and over, and that's cool because it adds credibility. New people are going to see it. And when they start seeing it, they're going to see it over and over and over, and they're going to see the people that are commenting on your stuff. So, Mike, one way that you might get more credibility is not worry about your loved ones. Give them time to see that you're on a true mission, that your heart's completely invested in the direction that you're going in, that your mission is you're going to help 1,000 families earn $100,000 a year, right? You're going to be six-figure earners. If you truly believe that, in your heart, that that's your mission, you're going to start attracting those people. That's my mission. You're going to start attracting people to you that want to see what you've got going on. Is it going to be everybody? No. And that's okay. You just want to be able to work with the people that want to work with you, that understand and trust and see the credibility and understand the platform that you have is going to help them get to where they want. And if they don't see that, or they don't see the value in that, or they don't see that you're a credible person to offer them that value, then they're not. So going back to what I was saying, just to close this up here really quick, make sure that you understand what your next step is. Make sure you know where to fish and find people, know what to say to them, know what you're going to send them, either in a personal video where you're going to do a one-on-one conversation with them. You're going to send them a video. Make sure you have some type of content in your phone that you can send them that's a testimony of success that somebody's had. If you have all that together and you know what your next logical step is, you're not going to get stuck tongue-tied trying to convince somebody to do something. I love you. I appreciate you. Jesus loves you. There's absolutely nothing you can do about that. I'm on a mission to have no more empty refrigerators, make an extreme impact, and help you make a lot of money. We'll see you Wednesday. Bye-bye.